one.
Did you fail any what are they, modules in university?
No.
I did.
What's that?
I failed them. Do you have modules? In my university, we had 12 modules a year.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd have
like,
6 per term.
Like points, right? Kind of thing?
They were all worth like 10.
Yeah, I think so.
And,
I think that's something like that. Not called modules, but something like that.
I failed one.
Yeah, I just min-maxed fucking studying for exams in university. I'd like just figured out the system. Because I remember in the first year, I like hardly studied for my exams at all, except for like the last day.
Yeah.
And like I got like a, you know, not just a passing mark, but like a good passing mark.
You get it, Garnt. You got a massive cock, right?
Yeah, I do. Okay. And in the fourth year, did exactly the same, right? Did exactly the same. I didn't study for my exams until like 1 or 2 days before, and I managed to get like a passing grade of 69.5.
I thought you were about to say 69.69. I would have been very upset.
I did get 69%, which was rounded up to a first degree, which is like the highest degree you can get. Right. So get on my level, boys.
Not to bash Americans, right? Like I don't like want to do like
because we're gonna do.
We're about to. How long have we been
like
talking?
Half an hour.
Okay.
I feel bad for Americans. They have this whole major and minor bullshit. Like, how about you just go to university and pick what you want to learn? Like, just pick the one thing you want to learn. You know, like. Yeah. Also, I like it. In Australia, is it 4 or 3 years for a bachelor's?
Depends on the bachelor. Mine was 3.
Yeah, I feel like the whole 4-year thing is a scam.
Why?
Because you're spending an extra year for the exact same thing.
Oh, I thought for some reason because when you said 4 years, I did it for 4 years, but I got a master's.
Yeah, so
you got a master's.
In the UK and I guess some Australian courses, it's 3 years to get your bachelor's. But in America, I think Japan too, it's 4 years.
It's 4 years.
In most places.
In most places, it's 4 years.
And it's
you guys are getting scammed. Bro.
And it's 2 extra years for a master's. So if you want to get a master's, that's like 6 years.
Yeah, so in the UK, you can get your master's. Yeah, so
amazing math student. You've learned a lot.
Is that why everyone
4 + 2 7?
Is that why loads of people come from all around the world studying in the UK?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
That's why we have so many exchange students in Australia as well.
Yeah, that's massive. I mean, I know that we also have like some of the best in the world, but that's just because like every fucking town in the UK has a university.
Like, just like going through the UK university system, I can't imagine having the exact same like curriculum that I learned, but just adding a year onto that. Like I can't envision what it's like. So
yeah.
So like, how are we able to fit an extra year's worth of curriculum within our course and still come out with the same amount of knowledge? I don't know.
Min-maxing university.
I think we study more in the time. Like we have more things.
Yeah, I think it's more dense.
And I think a lot more is put on our exams as well.
Yeah.
Bro, third year is awful. And second year was dreadful too, actually. First year was nice.
I had a course in third year where the final exam was worth 85% of the entire course. And
that happened a lot.
Why am I here for 12 weeks learning something?
Yeah, because...
and like doing these like minute little things when literally it all goes down to the final question.
No, I literally had like the nightmare experience. Okay, because like this is like the shit that you experience in your dream and you wake up in a cold sweat being like, oh my god, thank god that didn't happen. So like my further maths exam for my 4th year was worth 100% of that module.
Okay.
Everything I'd learned for this module was put into this 1 3-hour exam. I think it was 3 hours and a half. Yeah, the 3 hours and a half exam. And I remember, so I turn up to the exam hall, and I'm like obviously stressed because it's like this is it. This is the entire years for this module in this one fucking exam. I turn up and I don't see any of my friends. Right, and I'm just like, maybe they're just in another corner. Maybe something's going on. And so like, I text my friends, and bear in mind this is about 20 minutes before the exam actually starts, right? Before they start letting, before the exam starts. So they start letting students in about 5 minutes. Doors open in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And so I text my friend, and it's just like, oh, where are you? And he goes, oh, I'm on the opposite side of the exam hall. I'm like, brilliant. That must be where everyone else is. I go to the opposite side of the exam hall. It's an empty car park. And I'm just like, something's gone very wrong right now. And I'm like, I'm just like, calm down. It's probably just a small mistake. Yeah. So I'm just like, where are you? And he texts me, oh, we're at XXX exam hall. And I'm just like, that's not where every other exam is held. What's going on? And he's just like, oh no, this is just like for this one module. It's just this one exam.
Oh God!
And I
always check.
And then, like, my hand shaking, I put the address into Google Maps, and keep in mind that Bristol University is a city university, so it's not a campus university. So I tap in the address, look on Google Maps. The exam hall is a 40-minute drive.
Oh.
It's the opposite side of the city.
Oh no!
And then as soon as the address hits, the teacher goes, "All right, doors open. Get in, come in, sit down for your exams." And I'm just like, "Fuck." Okay, so I keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my cool. Okay, so I fucking run out. Keep in mind, this was like before Uber got popularized. Okay, so I look like a fucking madman. I'm like I fucking leg it out of the exam hall, right? Go to the nearest fucking road, which just happens to be which is like a major road. And I'm just like flagging down taxis, like your
life depends.
Yeah. I mean, I probably could have got in like a fucking car crash at this point, but I'm just like, you know what? I might as well get in the car crash at this point, because at least I'll have an excuse not to take this exam. You know.
Oh my God.
So I get in the taxi, and it takes 10 minutes to get a taxi, and so it takes another 40 minutes to get to the exam hall. So I'm going to be about, if barring no traffic, like about 35 minutes late to this exam.
Yikes!
To this exam that is 100% of my course.
How long is the exam?
Huh?
How long is the exam?
It's 3.5 hours.
Oh, okay. It's not too.
Okay.
It could be worse. Then.
Okay. So this was lunchtime. Lunchtime was just starting.
Can't get a dub.
Lunchtime was just starting, and okay, you know how you try to like calm down before an exam to like retain all the information. Okay, so here I am, like I'm like literally meditating. I'm like I am literally
full
like
monk mode.
I'm like literally full monk mode, but I can tell that this taxi is not moving. It's like, you know, in the moment where like every red light you hit, every traffic light you hit is a red light. Yeah. So I get to this exam. 50 minutes late. 50 minutes late. So
like a third of your exam is gone.
Yeah. So I have basically 2 hours and 40 minutes to complete a 3.5 hour exam. I'm like, this is easy. I can do this. Garnt, you are a test master, you know? I'm like, cause every other exam, if it's 3.5 hours, I can probably get it done in like, about 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
If I'm really lucky, if like, if I know the subjects, right?
Yeah.
So I was like pretty confident in maths. Studied for everything except for one thing, statistics.
Oh God!
I think I just got a shiver down my spine hearing that word.
Yeah. So any engineering or any math student will know, for some reason, it's always the stats professor and stats teacher that fucks you over because they are incapable of explaining statistics. I don't know if it's the professor's fault or if it's the subject's fault.
It's definitely the subject's fault.
Yeah. So how the exam works is that you can pick multiple questions, right?
You get to pick one.
Yeah. You get to pick like the harder questions. You get to pick. I open up to the last page. It's like, it's a stats question. All right. Don't worry, Garnt. Don't worry. Next page. It's a stats question. All right. Don't worry, Garnt. Don't worry. You got 3 chances. 3 chances. All right. Surely they are not going to pick stats 3 times in a row and fuck everyone over. I turn the page over. It's a stats question.
Can't get a dub.
That's brutal.
And at this moment, he realized he fucked up. and so that was okay. So at the time, it was awful because I fucking flunked the exam. But because that year they had picked 3 stats question, that fucked over the entire year, right?
Oh, the medium.
Yeah. So the medium got put down.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a passing grade for that module.
Yeah.
But because because everyone fucked up, my grades got taken up to a passing grade.
Oh my god! Trying to fight off this dog boss, man.
So yeah, that I hope no one. I wish that I wish
It
that
is
no
exam
one.
season right now.
Yeah. I don't wish that upon my worst enemies.
I just knew when I failed immediately when I was in these.
Yeah, same. So I just fucking I just fucking sucked at exams.
Even if it was like 3 hours long, I'd always be done in like an hour 30, and I would just go.
just go to bed.
I would just leave because I'm the kind of I'm so stubborn where once I feel like I don't have the answer or I have the answer, I'm not changing my mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No matter how much I look at it, I will not change my mind. So normally, I'm done in like an hour and a half, and I'm just like I'm out. I think there was only like 1 or 2 exams in the entirety of university that I stayed until the end.
Wow.
I always just walked out.
I wish I had the same level of confidence.
Talking about
It's not
this,
confidence. It's fucking stupidity. I'm so fucking
Oh my
stupid that I would be like, I am right. And obviously I
During
wasn't.
the exam, I am just constantly self-doubting myself. So I'm just like, no, that's not right.
reliving this, I'm just like, I'm glad we're out of university.
Yeah,
now.
me too.
I'm
Yeah.
So sorry to all university students that are watching right now.
Yeah, Australia right now is in the middle of their high school certificate,
Bro.
so good luck.
Leaving
Shit
the schooling
sucks.
system's like the best goddamn thing that ever happened.
Yeah.
Who here should be studying for an exam right now, but is watching Trash Taste After Dark?
You're making the right choice. Cheers.